I'm here with Big Mike from American Idol. Mike, how's the tour gone so far?
Good, really, really good. You know, it's been an amazing summer to experience something like this, and with some of my best friends, and my wife and my baby got to be out a bunch and see the country as well. So it's been outstanding, and now's the time to really capitalize and take advantage of your opportunity of the work you've done and really step out on your own. So I'm excited about that.
Well, on the show we got to see a lot about your family. What's it like being a dad?
It's the best. It feels like this is what life was supposed to be like all this time. I didn't know that I wasn't complete. So it's amazing. It's like what I'm supposed to be doing.
And have you gotten to see them very often, or is it hard to be on the road though, away from them?
It is. It's the toughest part about it, but they spent a ton of time out with us this summer, and just went home about 4 days ago. So they, it was important for me to have them out and get to see, the country like I'm getting to see it. So my baby's just like really well traveled right now, so it's kind of cool. But it's the toughest part, especially now that we're getting close to the end, and you can almost taste home. It's tough now, but all worth it.
Well, when you first tried out, the very first day you were at the auditions, where did you expect to get in the competition? Did you expect to make it as far as you did?
I don't know if expect is the right word. I'm just a very goal-oriented person, and I set goals and wrote them down, and had a plan, and wanted to be here, and wanted to be as far as I did, and even farther. But I don't know if you can ever expect. I look back to the stadium, and easily it could have been someone else. It could have easily been the judge had come back from lunch or wanted to get to lunch, or whatever it may be, that, or somebody else catches their ear and they can't pay attention to you. I mean, any whole host of things could have put somebody else here in this spot. So it really was. I really feel blessed, to be here, that I was actually able to make it through and reach a lot of goals I set this year, but definitely not expect. I think that's the wrong way to put it.
Well, what do you think your next goal would be then?
Next goal is going to be an album. I'm just going to get to work. I'm going to take about a week off when we get done from tour, and get to work recording. I've got a bunch of people set up to work with, and I've got my management and agent and my team in place, and I'm really looking forward to moving forward with it.
Okay. If you could record a song with any person, anyone out there right now, who would you most want to record with?
Anybody right now? I don't know. It's just so many. It's a very vast question.
I like to make it hard.
Apparently. I think duets are always fun. I mean, maybe like Alicia Keys would be outstanding, but I'd also love to do something like John Legend or Maxwell or Lauryn Hill. I don't know. It's too much. Too many options.
Sorry.
My mind is on overload now. But I think girl guy duets are fun if you can get a nice vibe and some nice chemistry going in it. So I'll say Alicia Keys.
Okay. Of all the songs that you performed this season, which was your favorite?
Well, I really loved all the songs I did. I think that was, for me, I always, when I was picking my songs for the week, I wanted to find a connection to it and find out where that song sits in my life and in my heart and in my experience, however small my experience is. I wanted to find out where that song sits in my spirit. So I loved all the songs that I did, but I guess This Woman's Work that I did on like Top 12, and then I did it when I sang for the Save, was a big song for me, and kept me in the competition and saved me. So very important for me this year. Very important song.
Okay. All right, important question.
What is it?
We just learned that you are a Rays and a Yankees fan.
Sure.
Who's going to win the World Series this year?
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna go for my Rays
Okay.
because we haven't won one, obviously, and I think it's good to spread the wealth. But when it comes to the postseason, the Yankees they're always good. So, I'm gonna have both my hats going and be rooting for both my teams. So, but I was born in St. Pete and where the Rays are. So, I'm gonna go slightly more for the Rays because I would just love to see that in my town. And New York, we get it all the time. I live in New York now, so we get it all the time with the Yankees. So. It'd be nice to see a little love and down in St. Pete.
All right, well, you heard it from Mike. Go Rays. Mike, thanks for joining us today, and have fun tonight.
Awesome, sweetie. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
All right, now.